What's up, everyone? Today, we are going to do something absolutely insane. We're going to uncover the 5 biggest secrets about the Bulldog. But we're not just going to tell you these secrets. Oh no. To make this the biggest Bulldog video ever, we've brought together 100 Bulldogs for the best day of their lives. We've got pools, we've got toys, we've got more treats than you can even imagine. While they're having the time of their lives, I'm going to be dropping some insane facts. These are the top 5 things veterinarians wish you knew before getting one of these amazing dogs. We're going to count down from 5 to number 1. You are not going to want to miss number 1. It could literally save your dog's life. But first, we have to let these 100 dogs loose in this paradise. This is going to be chaos. Are you ready? This is going to be the craziest, cutest, and most informative Bulldog video on the internet. Watch until the end, because one lucky Bulldog wins a lifetime supply of dog food. Get ready. The countdown starts now. Alright, for our first secret, we have to turn back the clock. I'm talking way back to 13th century England. Can you believe their ancestors were bred for one of the most brutal sports ever, called bull baiting? It's insane to even think about. Back then, these dogs looked way different. They were more athletic, taller, and had ferocious jaws designed for one thing: to latch onto a bull's nose and not let go. It was a horrible, bloody spectacle that people actually watched for entertainment. These original Bulldogs, or Old English Bulldogs, were the definition of toughness. They needed immense power, agility, and an incredibly high pain tolerance to survive these encounters. Their entire physical structure was built for combat. They had a massive undershot jaw, which gave them a powerful grip, and their short snout was thought to help them breathe while holding onto the bull. It's a really dark part of their history, and it's almost impossible to imagine when you see these goofy, affectionate dogs rolling around in the grass today. The sport of bull baiting was, thankfully, banned in England in 1835, and you'd think that would be the end of the Bulldog, right? If their only job was gone, why keep the breed around? For a while, it almost was the end. The Bulldog was on the brink of extinction. But then, something amazing happened. A small group of dedicated breeders saw the good in these dogs. They saw beyond the aggression and recognized their incredible loyalty and tenacity. So they started a massive project. They decided they were going to completely reinvent the Bulldog. They wanted to keep the iconic look and the courageous spirit, but they wanted to get rid of the ferocity. They began to selectively breed for temperament. They chose the calmest, most gentle Bulldogs and bred them together, generation after generation. They started emphasizing the features we see today: the shorter legs, the wider stance, and that signature squished face. They were literally sculpting a new kind of dog. It was a slow, painstaking process that took decades. Every new litter was a step away from the fighting pits and a step towards the living room. This is where the modern Bulldog was truly born. They transformed from a fighter into a companion. It's one of the most dramatic makeovers in the entire animal kingdom. The breeders were so successful that the Bulldog's personality did a complete 180. The aggression was replaced with a gentle, loving nature. We're about to dive deep into the secret history of the Bulldog. Let's go. Okay, for secret number 4, we need to talk about the one thing everyone recognizes about a Bulldog: this adorable, squished-in face. I mean, how can you not love that face? But here's the secret. That iconic look is the source of their biggest health challenges. Vets have a special term for it: brachycephalic. It's a fancy word that basically means short-headed. And while it's cute, it causes some serious problems. This flat face structure is the result of that selective breeding we just talked about. As breeders tried to create a certain look, they shortened the dog's skull bones, tongue, soft palate, and tonsils, the same amount of tissue crammed into a much smaller space. Imagine trying to fit all your furniture from a 3-bedroom house into a tiny studio apartment. This crowding is what causes their most well-known issue: breathing problems. This is officially called brachycephalic obstructive airway syndrome, or BOAS. You hear it all the time: the snorting, the snoring, the snuffling. While it might sound cute, it's actually the sound of them struggling to get enough air. Their nostrils are often tiny slits, their soft palate too long and can block their airway, and their windpipe often dangerously narrow. For some bulldogs, just breathing is a constant effort. Look at all these wrinkles. They're adorable, right? We've even got a bulldog over there who looks like he's melting. But these deep skin folds are the perfect breeding ground for bacteria and yeast. If they're not cleaned regularly, and I mean every single day, they can develop painful skin infections, rashes, and horrible smells. It's a huge responsibility for owners. Let's go back to the breathing for a second, because it affects everything. Because they can't breathe efficiently, they can't cool themselves down properly. Dogs don't sweat like we do. They cool off by panting. But if you can't pant effectively, you can't get rid of heat. This makes bulldogs extremely prone to overheating and heat stroke, which can be fatal. Even a short walk on a warm day can be dangerous for them. That's why we've got all these pools and shaded areas here today. We have to keep these guys cool. Their eyes are also affected. Because their skulls are so compact, their eye sockets are often very shallow. This can cause their eyes to bulge out, making them more susceptible to injuries, scratches, and a condition called cherry eye, where a gland in the corner of their eye pops out. It looks as scary as it sounds. Many bulldogs will need some kind of eye surgery or medication during their lives because of this. And we can't forget about their teeth. That signature undershot jaw means their teeth are often crowded and misaligned. This makes them prone to dental disease. Food gets trapped easily, leading to plaque, tartar buildup, and painful infections. So, on top of cleaning their wrinkles every day, bulldog owners also need to be super vigilant about brushing their teeth and getting professional dental cleanings. It's a lot of work. So, while that face is undeniably charming and is the reason so many people fall in love with the breed, it's also a package deal of potential health issues. It's not just a look. It's an entire anatomical reality that owners have to be prepared to manage. Before you even think about getting a bulldog, you have to be ready for the vet bills and the daily care regimen. You have to be willing to clean their wrinkles, watch them constantly in the heat, and be aware of the signs of breathing distress. It's a massive commitment, but for the people who love them, it's worth it. Now, let's move on to what's going on inside their big, wrinkly heads. All right, we've covered their history and their crazy anatomy. Now, for secret number 3, we're diving into their personality. People think they're lazy, but that's not the whole story. The truth is, bulldogs are one of the most affectionate and people-oriented breeds on the planet. But, and this is a big but, they are unbelievably, incredibly, famously stubborn. This stubbornness isn't them being mean or dumb. It's a direct link back to their bull-baiting ancestors. Think about it. A dog bred to grab onto a raging bull and not let go has to have serious determination. That one-track, fearless mindset stayed. It just shows up differently now. So, instead of refusing to let go of a bull, your modern bulldog might refuse to get off the couch, or refuse to walk any further when they decide the walk is over, or they'll look you right in the eye as they do the exact opposite of what you just told them to do. It's not malice. It's just in their DNA to be headstrong. Training a bulldog requires a ton of patience and a great sense of humor. You have to be able to laugh when your 60-pound dog goes limp and turns into a sack of potatoes because he doesn't want to go outside. But here's the other side of that coin, their affection. Bulldogs absolutely adore their people. They form incredibly strong bonds with their families and thrive on being part of the group. They don't do well being left alone in a backyard all day. They want to be with you, on you, or at least in the same room as you, preferably snoring loudly at your feet. However, that people-oriented nature can sometimes lead to separation anxiety. Crate training from a young age is super important, a safe space where they learn to be calm and confident. One common misconception is that they're lazy. Yes, They love a good nap, or 5. But they aren't lazy. Their exercise needs are just different. Because of breathing issues, they can't do long runs or intense hikes. They need short bursts of play and a couple of leisurely walks a day. 15 minutes of tug-of-war or ball chase, then a long nap. That's perfect for them. It's about quality, not quantity. Their intelligence is often underestimated because of their stubbornness. Bulldogs are actually very smart. They know what you want. They're deciding if it's worth the effort. This is why positive reinforcement works best. Yelling is pointless. They'll just shut down. But with treats and praise, they're brilliant students. You have to convince them your idea is their idea. So the secret to their personality is a paradox. They are both incredibly stubborn and incredibly loving. They are headstrong but gentle. They are low energy but still need daily activity. Understanding that dual nature is the key to a happy life with a bulldog. Appreciate their independent spirit while showering them with affection. It's a unique balance, and that's what makes them bulldogs. We're at secret number 2. This is probably the most serious one we've talked about so far. It's the tough reality of bulldog health and their lifespan. The sad truth is, bulldogs have one of the shortest lifespans, averaging only about 8 to 10 years. For comparison, a lot of other breeds can live to be 15 or older. This is a heartbreaking reality for anyone who loves them. So why the short lifespan? It's a direct result of all the health issues we've already touched on. It's not just one thing. It's a whole collection of problems common in the breed. The number one issue is their breathing. That constant struggle for air puts a huge strain on their heart and entire body. We already mentioned overheating. I can't stress this enough. It is the biggest, most immediate danger. Their inability to cool down means temperatures that feel fine to us can be deadly for them. A car ride without AC, a sunny spot in the yard with no shade, or too much excitement can lead to heat stroke in minutes. Every bulldog owner needs to know the signs: excessive panting, drooling, confusion, a dark red tongue. It's a medical emergency. Then there are the orthopedic issues. Look at their unique body shape, low to the ground, wide and heavy. That structure puts a lot of stress on their joints. Hip dysplasia is incredibly common. Problems with their knees and with their spine. This can lead to arthritis and chronic pain, especially as they get older, making it hard to move around. And we have to go back to those wrinkles. We talked about skin fold infections. It's a relentless battle. Owners have to be committed to a daily cleaning routine for the dog's entire life. If you skip it, you risk painful dermatitis, yeast infections, and constant discomfort for your dog. The same goes for their ears and the area around their tail, which can also have deep pockets and folds. Because of all these potential issues, vet bills for bulldogs can be extremely high. They're considered a high-maintenance breed, time, effort, and financially. Many bulldogs will need at least one surgery in their lifetime, for breathing, for cherry eye, or for joint problems. Pet insurance is almost a necessity for these guys. So what can you do? The key is proactive care. It starts with finding a reputable breeder who prioritizes health over extreme features. A good breeder will test their dogs for common genetic issues like hip dysplasia and heart problems. They won't breed for the most wrinkly, flattest face, but for a healthier, moderate bulldog. Once you have your bulldog, it's all about management. Keeping them at a healthy, lean weight is the single best thing you can do for their health. Extra weight puts more strain on their joints and makes breathing even harder. You have to be strict with their diet and resist giving in to those pleading eyes. It's for their own good. Regular vet checkups are also crucial. You need a vet who knows brachycephalic breeds and can help you stay ahead of problems. Routine dental care, monitoring breathing, and checking mobility. Being a bulldog owner means being a dedicated advocate for your dog's health every single day. The secret isn't that they have health problems. The secret is the extent of care required to give them the best, most comfortable life possible in the short time they have. And here we are. The number one secret that vets wish you knew about bulldogs. We've covered their history, their health, their personality. But the biggest secret impacting them today is their own popularity. Bulldogs are more than just dogs. They are cultural icons. And that fame has a dark side. Think about it. How many times have you seen a bulldog used as a mascot? Uga, University of Georgia mascot. Chesty, U.S. Marine Corps mascot. Mack Truck's Bulldog logo. They represent toughness, tenacity, strength. They also show up all over pop culture, movies, commercials, social media. Famous people post pictures with their adorable bulldogs, and they get millions of likes. They've become a status symbol. This massive popularity has created an insane demand for puppies. And whenever there's a huge demand for a specific breed, bad things start to happen. Unethical, irresponsible breeders jump in to cash in. Puppy mills. Beware of puppy mills. They see the dogs not as living creatures, but as a product to be sold for a high price. These puppy mills churn out puppies with zero regard for health, temperament, or well-being. The parent dogs are often kept in horrible, unsanitary conditions, bred over and over until their bodies give out. The puppies they produce are more likely to have severe genetic health problems, behavioral issues, and extreme physical traits that cause the most suffering. This is the danger of their popularity. People see a cute bulldog on Instagram, and they want one, right now. They go online, find the first available puppy, and buy it without doing any research. They end up supporting a cruel industry and often get a dog that will face a lifetime of pain and cost them a fortune in vet bills. It's a heartbreaking cycle. Responsible ownership starts before you even get the dog. It means doing months of research. It means finding a reputable, ethical breeder who is part of a breed club, who performs health checks on their dogs, and who wants to interview you to make sure you're a good fit. A good breeder will have a wait list. If you can get a puppy immediately, that's a huge red flag. Or even better, consider adoption. There are many bulldog-specific rescue organizations filled with dogs that need loving homes. These dogs often end up in rescue because their previous owners weren't prepared for their health issues or the cost of their care. Adopting a bulldog means you're not supporting the puppy mill industry, and you're giving a deserving dog a second chance at a happy life. So, the number one secret is a warning. Their fame is both a blessing and a curse. To be a responsible bulldog lover, you have to look past the cute, trendy image. You have to understand the reality of the breed and the dark side of its popularity. By choosing to support ethical breeders or rescues, you help ensure bulldogs are bred for health and temperament. That is the ultimate way to show you love this incredible breed. So there you have it, the 5 biggest secrets about bulldogs. From their intense history as fighters to their modern health struggles, their stubborn but loving personalities, and the dangers of their own popularity. These dogs are so much more than just a wrinkly face. They are a huge commitment, but one that pays you back with endless love and companionship. As you've seen today with our 100 amazing bulldog guests, they've had the best day, and now it's time for us to make one dog's day even better. We promised at the beginning of the video that one of these amazing dogs would win a lifetime supply of dog food. We've had a vet here all day observing the dogs, and we've chosen one who has an incredible story of rescue and recovery. This is Winston. Winston was found as a stray, and he was suffering from terrible skin and breathing issues. But his new family has given him the most amazing care. And today, to help them on their journey, we are giving Winston a lifetime supply of food. Congratulations. Confetti cannons go off. Thank you to everyone who came out today and to all of you for watching. If you're thinking about getting a bulldog, please remember these secrets. Do your research, understand the commitment, and choose to get your dog from a responsible source. If you learned something new today, subscribe for more interesting facts every week. Join our crew for deep dives, vet-backed tips, and inspiring rescue stories. Click subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our next fact-packed video. Ready for more? Subscribe now for more interesting facts. Thanks for watching.